Just wanted to do a quick video for those who might be considering going with an ultra short throw projector as they're becoming more popular these days. There is my former mounting place for my Optima HD 33 right above the front row of the seats. I wanted to go 4K compatible, even though it's not true 4K. And I decided to go with an ultra short throw because for a couple different reasons. One of them being I wasn't sure if the HDMI cable that was run when this was built would support 4K. And I also wanted to, I was intrigued by the laser light with the UST that I wound up getting. And I just wanted to try it out. I wound up getting it from a place that I could have returned it without a restocking fee if it didn't work out for me. So here's my front stage, which you can't see real well right now, but anyway. So I've actually got it hidden behind my center channel speaker. So there it is, that's the Optima P1. I'm very happy with the performance of it. I think there's a couple things about USTs that are really do well. There's a couple things I wish they would change a little bit. I love the picture quality of this thing. I realize it's not true 4K, it's the E-shift or whatever that's called. But the picture, especially with 4K content from this projector to my last one, is very noticeable. The color saturation is good. It's very clean, crisp, very bright. I think having the projector so close to the screen, not having to travel all that distance from an overhead projector really helps with that. I could be wrong, but that's just, I think I've read that in a couple different places, but I can't be sure of that. So it is on a little 3-inch stand right there. And so from the, it's actually 20.5 inches from the bottom of the screen there, where, above the black velvet where the actual screen is. So if you put it right on the floor, it would be 17.5 inches. So this 3-inch stand that I just had laying around wound up working out perfectly for that. And then the lens itself, right about here, you can see it, is about 20.5 inches away from there. And again, I'm not going to put up a video because it just does. With the projector on, because it just really doesn't do it justice. So a couple of things I think Optima, Vava, and some of the other LG should really think about, and maybe future generations, is designing an option for people who don't need that sound bar. I think they really designed this with people who are going to put this in a living room and we're going to use that for sound, which is fine in that application. It's nice because then you don't have to buy a separate sound bar. But for those of us who already have a dedicated room with surround already in place like I do, it's totally unnecessary. But again, I really like the performance of this machine. It also does 3D, which I like because I still have several 3D movies in my collection. I don't watch them very often, but I tried this out with some 3D pictures, and the picture quality was really good for those as well. So I would not hesitate. And another thing I should mention is a lot of people talk about the ambient light rejection screen being needed for these. And I suppose that would be beneficial, but this is the screen that I have with my other projector. It's just a standard Silver Ticket 120 16.9. I think it's 1.1 gain, but it's not, one of its listed features is not ambient light reflecting. But this is a light controlled room. There's no windows in here, and even with some lights on, I can still see the picture absolutely fine. So I don't think having an ALR screen, in my opinion, depending on the light control in your room, is really that necessary. Like I said, if you already have a screen that, like I do, that isn't rated for that, I think you'll be okay. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to be able to return this if it didn't work out with the screen that I had, but it does. So wanted to make this 5 minutes. We're at 5 minutes, so I'll cut it there. Thank you. Ask any questions or comments if you'd like. Thanks.